So, if you like to join in today, please come to sit. We're going for 45 minutes. Make your sit comfortable. As we're sitting just for a moment. I'm Marcel, I'm your instructor, your yoga teacher. And I'm here together with Shawn. Shawn is up here. Shawn is here for energy, motivation and entertainment. Yeah, and together we're teaching yoga. 45 minutes today from 7 to 7:45, and then later from 16 to 16:45, from 16:45 to 17:30. And yeah, if you like to join in at any time, feel free to do so. The times are in Central European time. So yeah, breathing in deeply. Come to a good sit, root down your sitting bones a lot. And from there, rise up your spine, get longer along your spine, the top of the head. And we start slowly. Today we're making a party, so we're celebrating. What does celebration mean for you? Because it's the 100th. It's the 100th day. How to say that? 100th day in 2020, and it's the 100th day that I'm teaching yoga here on live stream. So we honor that, we appreciate that, we celebrate that. Good that you're here, good that you're part of it. Breathing in deeply. Get longer from the lower spine to the top of the head. Really deep breath here. Get longer from the lower spine to the top of the head. And from there, release your arms down and bring your arms up by the sides. Breathing in deeply, connecting with your breath here. As you're breathing in, raise up. As you're breathing out, release the arms. Breathing in deeply and release the arms. Stretch up into the sky and release. Good. Release. Breathing in deeply. Raise up, raise up, raise up. And then place the right arm to the right, get long through the left side. Bring the shoulders onto the back. Hey, good to see you. Make Papa Matt. Nest. Make Papa Nest. Hope you have a good day. Breathing deeply, get longer, and then breathing out, changing the sides. Get longer from the sitting bones up to the fingers. Draw the belly in and up. And changing the sides. Get longer from the left side, from the left sitting bone to the top of the fingers. Your head is in line with the spine here. Changing the sides. Breathing in deeply. And release. Bring the hands to the hip thighs here. Move the hands forward on the thighs, then bring the shoulders forward and bring the shoulders back. The shoulders forward, bring the shoulders up and then back and down. Okay. Really connect with the feeling of the hands on the thighs moving forward and backward. Good. Again, today we're celebrating. So what does celebrate mean to you? Good job. And from here, let's release this and give our hands some more love. Bring the hands, interlace the fingers together and go left, right. Bring a lot of movement into the wrists. And from here, just fix your right arm, fix the right wrist, and just move the wrist with the left arm. So only the left arm is moving, turning the wrists around, changing the side, fix the left side, grab on with the right hand and move the left hand with the right arm. Good. And then come into a balance back, move both hands, move both wrists, but really be mindful that you move the hands kind of similar, kind of with the same energy. The same force. And bring also the knees into the equation, to the shoulders. Be a little bit playful here. Good job. And release, shake the wrists, shake the elbows, the shoulders, and come into all fours. Yay. Shoulders over the wrists. Put your sitting pillow away, or your books away. Come into all fours, shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, and then start arcing forward, slowly arcing up. Looking forward, and from the top of the head down. And arcing up. And from the top of the head down. Arcing up. Top of the head down. How does this feel to you right now? Good. Breathing out from the top of the head down, arcing up, breathing in. And from here, move your fingers slowly forward. Bring the weight on the fingers and move forward. Bring the hips over the knees and get longer. Chest is up. Your shoulders are engaged, the arms are engaged. And find more space in the lower spine here. Breathing in deeply. Then slowly come back. Start to shake your wrists left and right. Left and right. How does this feel to you? Do whatever feels good to you right here in this balance, in this alignment. Shift yourself forward, shift yourself backward. Left and right. Release the head, release the head. Turn one palm to the up, so turn the palm around, come onto the how do you say that? Onto the backhand. Backhand, yeah, finally you got it. Good. So the index finger is pointing towards your body, then the index finger is pointing to the other hand. Push in a little bit with your weight, then turn the hand to the outside of the mat. Push in a little bit. How does this feel? Shake your wrist. And turn your other hand around to the back hand. So the index finger is pointing towards yourself. Then the index finger is pointing towards the hand, your other hand. And the index finger is pointing to the outside of the mat. Good. And then come to the palms, right hand first, right hand to the right side of the mat. How does this feel? And turn it to the other hand in. Just giving a little bit of space and the index finger to your body. Breathe in deeply, give there some weight. Not too much. Shake your wrist again. Good job. And then other hand. Index finger pointing to the other hand. To the second hand. To the outside of the mat. And then to the back. To your body. Give there some weight. Good job. Now quickly let's sit back and let me just show you how to push into the mounts of the fingers. So bring your hands together, push into these mounts of the fingers. So where the fingers are attached, right? Push into there and release the fingers down and claw the fingertips a little. And if you're doing that correctly, if you push in here correctly, so let's go one more time. Pushing in first like this and then releasing the fingers down and clawing a little. Then you should see a little hole between the palms going through. So you can look through between the palms. Shake your wrists. And let's put your hands forward and down like we did with the hands right now. Pushing into the mounts of the fingers a lot, clawing the fingertips a little and shifting your hips up into the sky. Get longer from the heart to the fingers and then from the heart to the hips. Bend your knees a little bit. Get longer. Good. Step up and down here. Take your dog for a walk. Push into the mounts of the fingers a lot. How does your downward facing dog feel today? Doesn't need to be perfect. Just shift yourself to a plank position right now. Breathing in deeply. And shift yourself back. Downward facing, plank position. And back. And plank position. Try to find every time you go back something new, or find something new in plank position. Some other muscles to activate, maybe. And look forward to the fingers and slowly step or jump upward. Take your time. The transitions are also important. Bring the hips over the heels here in forward fold. Release the neck down, release the head down. So, if you're not as flexible as me, a lot of weight will be over the toes. Then bend your knees a little bit, bring the hands to the hips, elbows pointing upward. And come up with a straight back, bring your hands up into the sky. Breathing in deeply and bring the hands in front of you. Heart. Release the arms, good job. Now come into the middle of the mat and just start jumping. Wake up your body. Release the shoulders, release the neck. Either jump really so that you leave the floor with the feet, or keep the feet on the floor Just jump with the heels, or jump also with the knees a little. Good. And really release the muscles that are not needed here. So the shoulders are released, the neck is released, the head is released. And feel how neck jumps a little, shoulders jump a little. Good. And from here, open the eyes again and come back to your body. And let's go. Bring the hands outward to the sides and imagine there a box between the hips and the shoulders, and keep this box really strong and integrated. And let's go to the right side. And then let's go to the left side. How does this feel? To the right. And to the left. And then hold it on the right side. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Be really strong here. You can also hold on to your belly to feel where the belly is activated right now. So the belly is activated on the left side right now. So you're lifting to the right or shifting your weight to the right. Finding a strong box and then releasing, changing the side to the left. Extending the hands out, good. And release the arms down. Shake your wrists, shake your arms. And let's go. Come to the front of the mat. Oh, my mat is really not shifted a little. So let's fix that. Okay, good. Come to the front of the mat. Bring your hands up into the sky. Breathing in deeply. And forward fold. Breathing out. Let's go. Slow here today. Breathing in deeply, raising up halfway. Check with your lower spine if it's straight, so if no vertebrae are sticking out, then it's good. You can go a little bit deeper until you find vertebrae sticking out in the lower spine. Breathing out, folding forward, placing the hands on the floor, stepping back, downward facing dog. Breathing in deeply. And from there, coming into plank position. And then breathe in here. And when you breathe out, come down 90 degrees with the elbows, releasing the hips down, releasing the body down, pressing the foot into the floor, the feet into the floor, pressing the knees into the floor, drawing the belly in and up, and think forward and up, and maybe just come a little bit forward and up. Don't go too deep right now. Elbows are pointing to our feet, and then shift yourself up to downward facing dog. Breathing in deeply, pressing into the mounds of the fingers a lot. And from here, slowly stepping or jumping forward, folding forward. Shifting the hips over the heels, release the neck, release the head, and then bend your knees more, bring your hands to the hips, and come up with a straight body. Extend your arms into the sky. And release for a moment. Let's do some in-between exercise. So bring the right leg a little bit back, bend your right knee, draw the front toes up, and lean a little bit forward. Feel a stretch. Check with your lower spine that you're not rounding. Feel a stretch through the hamstring here. Check with the lower spine that you're not rounding, and see where you can go today. Honor where you are today. Breathing in deeply. And changing the sides. Bend the back leg. Front toes are pointing up. And stretching a little bit down. See where you're at today. Check with your hand, the lower spine. Is it rounding or not? And stretch your hamstrings here a little. Belly in and up. And changing the sides. Go one more time each side. Toes up, bend the knees a little. Always go check again if you're unsure. The lower vertebrae. Bending the knees a little. Good. Changing the sides. Draw the toes up. Draw the belly in and up. Bring the shoulders onto the back. And releasing, coming back up, shaking your legs. Good job. And from here, let's go again into a sun salutation. Bring the arms up, breathing deeply. Forward fold. Hips over heels. Bend the knees, bring the hands to the hips, elbows pointing upward. Come up again, again, completely up. Breathing in deeply one more time. And forward fold. Lifting halfway. Breathing in deeply. See how it feels right now. Can you bring the hips more over the heels right now? Good job. Maybe you can. And then breathing out. Releasing down. How does this feel right now? As we have been stretching now a little bit. Releasing the head, releasing the neck. And placing the hands next to the feet into the floor with the mounts of the fingers into the floor. Stepping back, downward facing dog, breathing in deeply. From there, come forward and down. Plank pose, 90 degrees of the elbows and hips down. Feet on the floor, knees into the floor. Draw the belly in and up and think forward and up and go a little bit deeper maybe, if you like. Elbows still pointing to the back foot, back feet. Belly in and up. And shift yourself back to downward facing dog. Breathing in deeply. Good. And let's bring our right hand here. So bring the left hand a little bit into the middle. Bring the right hand to the left ankle if you can, or just the direction of the left foot if you like. And keep the left shoulder really strong, the chest a little bit up, the arms strong. Draw the belly in and up and try to go there. And look under your armpit through. Breathing in deeply. And releasing. Changing the sides. Pushing into the mounts of the fingers a lot. And coming back into the middle. Good job. Breathing in deeply, looking forward to the fingers. And as you're breathing out, slowly stepping or jumping forward, releasing the body forward. Bring the hands to the hips, breathing in deeply, bend your knees, come up to a strong stance. Stand up, bring your hands up into the sky. And forward fold. Breathing in deeply, lifting halfway. belly. Breathing out. Placing the hands on the next to the feet. Pushing into the mounts of the fingers a lot, and maybe jump back. Or just step back. Downward facing dog. Push into the mounts of the fingers a lot. Bring your chest a little bit more up. And think you want to get longer from the heart to the fingers. And then you want to get longer from the heart to the hips. And then you want to bend your knees a little bit. Shift your hips more up into the sky. Good. Good. And start moving your feet a little bit up and down. Bring your hips to the left side. Find a strong stretch for the right side body. Shift your hips a little bit back. Belly in and up, and change the sides. Heels to the right side. Hips to the back. Hips as much to the back as you can. Chest a little bit up. Find a strong stretch for the left side body. And come back to the middle. Breathing in deeply. Coming to plank position, and from plank position forward and down, 90 degrees with the elbows, releasing the hips down, placing the feet on the floor, pushing the knees into the floor, and come forward and up. Breathing in deeply, forward and up. Breathing out, downward facing dog, looking forward to the fingers. And as you're breathing out again, stepping or jumping forward. Forward fold, hips over heels, releasing the head, releasing the neck. You can grab onto the elbows and swing a little bit left and right. Bend your knees a little, bring the hands to the hips, elbows pointing upward. Come up to a good stance. Bring your hands up into the sky. Bring the hands in front of the heart together. Shoulders back. Your back. Shake your wrists, shake your arms. Good job. Open the eyes if you have them closed. And let's do a little break. Let's do my favorite exercise here. So bring your feet under the hips. Engage your thighs, engage your knees. Draw the belly in and up a little bit. Your hands are wet towels. Imagine wet towels. No muscles are activated. And shift your belly to the left and to the right, keeping the knees and the thighs really engaged, as much as you can engaged. Shift left and right. Your head is either looking left and right or just looking forward. Keep the knees really engaged. Good job. Really smash hands onto the lower back, the hips, and find a good massage there. Find a massage into the wrist, the shoulders. Along the spine. Your thighs are strong, your knees are strong. You either look forward or to the left and to the right. It's getting a lot of juice into the body, this movement, so that's why it's my favorite exercise, especially if you sit a lot in the front of the computer. This is awesome thing to do. And then close your eyes and slowly come out of it. 5, 4, get slower, 3, 2, and release. Not stopping, but releasing this movement. And feel the impulses going left and right. And if you can feel these impulses, that's where the center of your body lies. Good. Release. And come. Shall we already go down? Yeah. We go one more sun salutation through, a quick 1 or 2. Bring your hands up into the sky. Long, long, long. Celebrate today. Breathing out. Folding forward. Breathing in, lifting halfway. Forward fold, placing your arms down, stepping or jumping back, downward facing dog, breathing in deeply. Come forward into plank and forward and down, 90 degrees. Come forward and up, in your time, breathing in deeply. And back, downward facing dog, breathing in deeply, looking forward, slowly stepping or jumping upward. And breathing in, placing your hands to the hips, bending the knees. And let's go one more time, breathing out. Forward fold. Breathing in, lifting halfway. Breathing out. Stepping back, breathing in. Come forward down, and as you're breathing out, shifting the hips down. Come forward and up. Breathing in deeply. And come to the back, downward facing dog. Breathing in deeply. Looking forward to the fingers and slowly stepping or jumping forward. Forward fold. Bring the hands to the hips, bend your knees. Come up. Bring the hands in front of the... Extend the hands into the sky, draw the belly in and up, slight back bend. And bring the hands in front of the heart together. Good job. Let's come to a sit on your back. Sit on the back, I mean, let yourself down and lie on your back. Sorry. Lie on your back. Good. Whew. How does this feel? Now let's do one more exercise here. Bring the knees like 90 degrees up, bring the hands 45 degrees. You know, kind of like a Y position over the head, and from there start to engage your from the hips to the shoulders, a strong box through the belly and the chest. Engage the belly into the chest and shift yourself 5 centimeters to the right, lifting off this belly and this chest, keeping the belly and the chest engaged, how it is, the box, and shifting to the left. So it should a little bit be shaky. And then to the right. Firm, integrated. Yeah, change again. Let's go 5 seconds to the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And to the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and one more time to the left, last time. 5 centimeters off the ground. 3, 2, 1, and release. Good job. How does this feel? Now, first exercise, just extend the hands and the feet, arms and the feet, and get longer through the right side of the body. Right arm longer, right leg longer. And then left arm longer, left leg longer. And right arm, right leg longer. And left leg and left arm longer. And switch around like this, right side longer. Left side longer. Right side longer. Left side longer. Right. and left, right, and left. Continuing like this, right side longer and left longer. And release. Bring the right leg up. Right leg comes up, grab on below the knee. And from there, draw in a little bit. Engage your knee here. Check something. Bring the shoulders onto the floor. And draw in a little bit more maybe. See how that feels. Point the toes up into the sky. And draw the toes down. Draw the foot down. Toes up. Foot up. Be mindful here, don't push yourself too hard. Toes down, foot down, toes up, foot up. Don't hurt yourself here, but be mindful. See where where a stretch is existent. And get to know these stretches here. Especially if you're doing it for the first time, take it slow. Shoulders onto the back, onto the mat. And let's switch around. So toes point up, foot points up, then draw the foot up, down, draw the foot down, toes down, foot up, toes up, foot down, toes down, foot up, toes up, foot down, toes down, foot up, toes up. Good. Release the leg down slowly. And bring the other leg up. Grab on below the knee. Shoulders onto the mat. Toes pointing up. And toes down, foot down. Toes up, foot up. Toes down, foot down. Toes up, foot up. Toes down, foot down. Toes up, foot up, toes down, foot down, toes up, foot up, toes down, foot down, toes up, foot up. Good job. And from there, release. No, wait, let's switch around. Foot down, toes down, foot up, toes up, foot down, toes down, foot up, toes up. Good job. Draw in maybe a little bit more. Check how that feels to you. And release slowly down. Foot slowly down. Good job. And from here, bring the knees up. Ankles close to your bum. Bring the elbows next to your body and shift yourself into a bridge pose. Slowly lift up the hips, lower back, upper back. Shift your shoulders a little bit under the back. Have the intention of keeping the knees together. Push into the arms, keeping the knees together. Breathing in deeply and looking up into the sky. And releasing, slowing down, vertebra by vertebra down. Breathe in deeply, belly into the chest. Bring the hands next to the body, push into the mounts of, into the elbows, then lift the hips 5 centimeters off, and let the hips fall. Just off and let them fall. This is called floor twerking, or also knocking. So let's go up and down here, and it should feel like a knocking in a rhythm. In the rhythm it should be like a knocking, and this releases a lot of tension in the lower spine. So just go 5 centimeters up and then release and knock a little bit in your lower spine. How does that feel to you? And from there, release, breathe in deeply, belly into the chest. Good. And from there, shift yourself towards the wall, hips towards the wall. I'm going right here. And then bring your legs up onto the wall. Whoop. Good. And this is an inversion. If this feels good to you, then you're good. If it hurts you, please come out of it. Anywhere. And try again another day. And pushing in into the elbows. If you like to go further, you can then shift your hips up and grab onto the hips. Extend the feet and breathe in deeply into the belly, into the chest. Just looking up into the sky. This is variant 2. You can also stay in variant 1, where you just have the legs on the wall and sitting close to the wall with your hips. Breathing in deeply into the belly, into the chest. So all the blood that is stuck in our toes gets reoxygenated, or was stuck in our toes gets reoxygenated. Breathing in deeply. Belly into the chest. One more deep breath here. And slowly release down. Vertebra by vertebra down. And shift yourself directly into Shavasana. So Shavasana is lying on the back. Feet are extended, toes are facing away from each other. Arms are lying next to your sides. Palms are facing the sky. And just be good. Just be, and I will get you back to your body in around 2 minutes. Deepening your breath. Slowly start to move your fingers, your toes, coming back to your body. When you're ready, draw the knees in towards your body. Shift yourself to either the left or the right side, coming to lie down in the side body position. Feel grounded in this side body position. Breathing in deeply. And with your next breath in, lift yourself up, coming to final sitting position, back. Back. Up. Have your eyes closed if possible. Bring the hands in front of the heart together. And reconnect to celebrating your life. Dancing through your life. Release the arms, open the eyes, and thank you so much for practicing with me today. And I hope you have a wonderful day. If you like to connect with me even more, check out my YouTube, subscribe and hit the bell there. If you like to write me a message, if you have any suggestions or anything else, you can join my Discord and write me a message there, or via email. So thank you so much for practicing with me today, and all the best to you. See you around very soon. You're always welcome to write meanwhile the lesson, so I can respond directly and help you out directly if you have anything. But other than that, have a wonderful day and see you very soon.